Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki Sujadi and today I want to talk to you about 3 financial goals for 2021. Stay tuned. Anyways, the first financial resolution for 2021 is to make sure you have an emergency savings account. What this is to make sure that whenever shit hits the fan, like you lost your job like I did last year, or whenever that you have to cover huge medical expenses, you have cash that is accessible for you to take it. And this cash is supposed to be around 3 months of expenditure. That is the bare minimum. For example, you don't receive any more income, you can at least still have 3 months to cover and you can find a way to plan during these 3 months. And the secret thing as well is to make sure that you put these 3 months of expenditure into a separate account, a separate savings account from your usual account. The idea is to make sure that you even forget from a day-to-day basis that you actually have this account. I put my emergency saving accounts into Singapore saving bonds, which is considerably liquid because I can just take it out whenever I want to, and it's also very, very safe. Besides, it also gives me quite a relatively good interest rate, around 2%-ish annually. So I do recommend that for you as well, to make sure you have a good savings account for this emergency fund, because honestly, you really would not expect such things like emergency or losing a job like I did anytime. So yes, that is the first. Secondly is to make sure that you have other sources of income. This is to make sure that you diversify your source of income. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if you are like an average millennial like me, you only have one source of income, which is just from your main job itself, which is your active job, right? But this active job, and what I learned last year when I lost my job, is that it can be taken away from you just like that. In some way, you don't really have much control when shit hits the fan, like pandemic or COVID-19. But then what you can do is to make sure that you diversify the other sources so that you are not letting someone in control of your income sources. That's the second one. Now the third one is to start investing, especially if you're a millennial, because you have so much years ahead of you that you can accumulate your wealth through investing. And my investing philosophy is to invest in index or ETFs, because these investments are relatively safe and gives you a really good return. Other investors guru like Warren Buffett or Ray Dalio also recommended this route, especially for average investors like you and me. Now I make a video more about indexes and ETFs in my other videos about why you should invest in ETFs. So if you'd like to know more, you should check that out. But in essence, it's just pretty much you're investing in a very diversified fund where invest in all the top 100 or top 500 companies in the world, according to your ETFs, of course. But that is relatively safe if you want to hold it for a long term. And I meant long term means 10 years more. Now you are going to be thanking yourself 10 years down the road when you see your wealth accumulate from these investments. So I really hope that in 2021 that you can set this 3 target. The main idea of this video is to make sure that you are financially stable. With the emergency account, you can ensure yourself that you will be safe when shit hits the fan, alright, at least for that 3 months or 6 months, according to the amount of cash you have. With the other sources of income, you can be rest assured as well that income is still gonna keep flowing in, even if one of the taps are off. And thirdly, with the investment, you are really planning ahead, 10 years down the road. And if you're 20s like me, you'll be thanking yourself in your mid 30s to 40s, knowing that you have this backbone of investment supporting you through your adulthood. That's it for this video. And if you find value from this video, please do smash the like button. I do appreciate that. And if you like more of these videos, do subscribe. You know the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you next time. Peace.